Good morning, my lovely ones. How are you, loves? I hope everybody's well. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to your daily message, July 22nd. And knowing that 22nd of July, 3 years ago, been Tarot Victoria created, and been created after years of search and research of the path. And many of you are still since that day with me, and I want to say thank you and many blessings for each and every one. As I always say, whatever you wish to somebody, let's come to you 10 times, 100 times, 1,000,000 times unfold to you. Let's see, loves, what do we have here for the daily and how the energy is for today. As well, I set up since yesterday our time for today, and the time for the live will be at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And whatever in the world you are, if you want to in tune with that time, feel free to come in. If you are not able, that's okay. You can come in later and watch it. And yes, that will be the first live I ever done, since other readings, other videos have been just premieres. So yeah, we'll talk about certain things here as well. The Lionsgate moving forward, coming up the full moon in Aquarius, and other things here which I feel here will be quite valuable for many of you. Let's begin the daily, as I got a few messages and a new wand. Let's see, what do we have here? I will use the first oracle, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, as messages. You know, each deck has their own messages. Whatever messages is close to you or feels like, well, that's my part of the story, take it. You know, the daily, that's how it comes, and these energies are coming in. As today, for some of you, you've been dealing already, others of you are dealing, others of you will deal. As always, know that the predictions are here for you to recognize the energies. And some predictions, when they come, you basically know how to pursue or proceed forward with that specific situation. Because many of you might feel like, well, what's the prediction? Well, it's, you know, I always will give a compare energy to it. It's like the weather outside sometimes. And not only, sometimes, you know, it's predicted sun, but it's coming clouds. So you know how to prepare yourself. Get a coat or just get a shirt. As how with the predictions in the tarot, you are prepared for something. You might believe it and you might not. Sometimes comes and you basically are ready for it. Let's see, loves. Something here, it's done. Over. For sure. And I feel here, whatever is done, you still lingering, you still want that person or that situation because you had a lot of faith in it. Whatever is here, for some of you, you are feeling like it's hard to believe that that person was the way it was or that situation was the way it was. But as we have the mouse here, that is in your past. There was somebody here quite not welcomed. And you know how the Spirit says always, the universe is always protecting you from the low vibrations and give you plenty of signs to see it. And I feel here that's quite a thing. Whatsoever it's done, it's a done deal to say that. Whoever is, whatever is. And there is something else coming, but it seems to me that it's quite like I'm afraid to go forward. I'm afraid to believe in it. But there is a new beginning. And that new beginning, it's very, very good. Whatsoever, for some of you, you need to pay attention here to the people you are trust or who you think they are good around you. All right, loves. Somebody here is going through a separation. And feels like how I can deal with what I have, payments, money, bills, forward. There are a lot of people here around you, but it's on you, because people will say, hey, I'm here for you. And very few of them will be there for you. That's why I will say, whatever you have, know truly and honestly who are those good people around you. For others of you, I feel here there is a new beginning here you are afraid to. And Spirit says, keep it for you. Because you know, love, progress, love silence. You know, fake it till you make it kind of a thing. But let's see. One oracle as well. What do we got here? A rebirth is assured. There is always enough. Tend to the small things and lay a solid foundation. It's quite impressive here how the things are and how the things are changing. 36, that makes number 9, ending, changing. Stability, it's coming. And movement. Number 6. Underneath we have 26, which goes up to the 8th. Embrace the in-between. And number 8 is all about what you all need to work on. The in-between energy might be quite, turbulent. But I feel here there is something here in somebody's life that is changing, and even you are afraid that you cannot do it, there is always enough for you. Whatever rebirth is going on, I feel here is putting you to work on something solid. The rebirth is most like a tower moment somebody here had. And many people are afraid of the towers, but many people has the towers because they resist, or they tend to resist very strong to certain things. And the Spirit says small things, small steps, kind of like put brick by brick, small ones, but sturdy ones. And another mouse here, you see? You can do it, loves. You can do it. I see earth energy and water energy here. Also, you know, when going in the history, you know, centuries back, and even, you know, in my country, my grandfather, my grandparents, they used to make their own houses. And they mixed dirt and, you know, different kind of, you know, things out there to make this bricks. We used to call them kirpich. I don't know if it's a kind of word. I believe it's in Russian, the kirpich. But it's like a brick. How is here the brick houses? That's how they were. And that's how the houses been built. And they were not huge, were quite small. So that's the thing here, is like, you know, you make your own reality, your own foundation. And that needs to be built by yourself. Why I go to the history backwards and to my grandparents, because that's how it was. Now you're going to, you know, to have architecture, and you gotta have a plan for the house and things like that. Back then, nothing was like that. So it's kind of like go back to the basics and embrace this. Because I feel here whatever is changing with you and your vision about so many things you are and you want to have. Let's see, loves. Let's see. What do we got here? It's like it is a transition. It's like somebody here feels like I'm in transition from who I've been and who I will. But now I am in the present. So there is a little struggle out there. There's a little fear out there. And indeed here we are in between Cancerian and Leo today. Consider the last day of Cancerian, but you know, there those people who are born this day, happy birthday, they are Cancerian Leo cusp. So that's the thing. Cancerian is very watery, very emotional, very much relationship wise attached. The Leo is very determined, very assertive, very much in tune, like I get this, I want this, fiery energy. Water and fire very much speaks about, you know, water and fire makes steam. Too much water, it's turning off the fire. Also, regards the bricks and the foundation here, you know, tend to the small things to lay a solid foundation. As we have water and earth. Water and earth makes, you know, that mud, dirt. So too much water, not as well. But small things, you know, when you make a dough or when you make some dirt to make that, you know, plates, to make that vessels, you put water just small amounts, one at a time. So that's the thing here. You could put a big bunch of dirt, but you gotta put little by little water to not be too much. So that's the thing here, the small things. Yeah? Let's see, loves. I hope it makes sense the way I'm explaining to whoever resonates this. Full energy underneath. and Temperance into a new path. But it's kind of somebody here is moving towards a healing path. Other thing here, what I'm seeing here is patiently I'm moving forward. Patiently I take one step at a time. And that's awesome. Hermit. Analyzing every single step. Knight of Wands. Free. I am free. 3 major arcana out of bat here. I might speak here with somebody who is fairly young with an old soul, or I might speak here with a fairly old person, earthly base, but young soul. That's a loves. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Chariot, 5 of Wands, wow, 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Baba, Tower. What I'm seeing here, my loves, there is coming something. And the Spirit says, do not back down. Whatever you start right now, whatever you are going to do, do not back down. There might be setbacks. There might be, you know, people getting against certain things. Don't look at that. Look what and why you start what you've been starting. Because I'm feeling here is like I'm moving forward. I say this that I'm going. But for some reason, like, I'm not sure if I need to do, because there are people here not great intended. Whatever you want to do. If you want a new job to go, listen your inner voice. As well, if you start a new relationship, a new career, a new course, a new path in general, do not listen to other people. Because I'm feeling here the universe is offering you something. You might miss it. You might miss it. Which could be something great. But you can miss it because of other people ill intentions. It's kind of a breakthrough energy here. And also somebody here is telling you, I will help you, I will do this, but they will not do anything. So the things are on you. On you. Let's see. It's kind of somebody here is talking here with a friend or a family friend, somebody here. And that person is saying certain things. But it's like looking at you like, well, anyway, you will do this. But anyway, I will not be there. That's kind of a thing. So be aware of who you are speaking here. If you ask somebody, hey, you know, I leave this house, can you host me for, you know, a couple weeks, a couple months? They say, yes, come here, I will do it. And at the end, that's not gonna happen because you get in a fight with them. Okay, so be careful. 8 of Cups. Four of Swords. Before doing anything you do, think. Give yourself time. Five of Swords. Page of Cups. You see, somebody here is offering you something. Very little. It's a page. Five of Wands. These energies here could be unfolding within 4 days, 5 weeks as we speak, or I see 18 months, 1 year and a half. Nine of Pentacles. You see? Two of Cups. There is indeed here something new, but whoever is out there, it's clearly not really helping. It's quite the opposite. It's kind of, I hear is like they help you because they feel like they can get something here out from you. Four of Cups. Ten of Swords. Ace of Cups. You might feel like, well, I'll go back, or I will do something else. Let it go. Anyway, you need to move on from a situation, because there's something else coming in. Bigger. Tower. You know, we can have this energies, as I say. The Tower moment could be as we speak even right now. Was the Tower. Many times the Tower also is a big awakening. It's like I wake up this morning and now I know what I gotta do. So tend to the small things here with the Mouse Spirit. Very much speaks that plan ahead. Do your research. And instead of relying on somebody, rely on yourself. Be confident in your own power. Tower, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, Death, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, King of Swords, and Three of Cups here. King of Swords. Make a clear plan ahead, so you will not get blow off of the things you are try to do. And stay positive here, because I feel here somebody here, whatever decision might get, might have a lot of anxiety over it. Well, this is what I really want. It's a big offer change. I might not be, you know, money wise okay, but you gotta keep looking forward, because there's always enough. And believe it or me, loves, I've been in a similar situation here, and I needed to trust myself and my guides that I will make it. Other thing here, whatever you are gonna do, loves, will get out quite beautiful at the end. But you know, in between, they are quite tangled. It's not a even, brilliant, beautiful road. It's quite like, you know, back, forth kind of a thing, up and down. But at the end, you will make it quite awesome. And that point, people will see it. And yes, that's how it is always. People will see where you are, how you are. They might not see what you've been through to get there. That moment is to be grateful that you made it, to be humble that you are this kind of person, but always, always to stay true to yourself. Because the next day you are quite a different person. Embrace in between energy and know your worth, and be loyal what you love. Be honest with yourself. Time for beginner mind. That's how it is. In the beginning, the starting point is quite hard. But your consistency, your faith, your humble energy, your attention to the detail makes who you are. And again, see why in the first place you started. And you gotta trust the universe knows. And to not resist it. Don't resist the universe help. Because the universe helps each and every one differently. That's why I always say, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your science which comes to you, pay attention to the people around you, pay attention to the actions of others towards you and yours towards them, and many other things. And let yourself out there. Be patient with the process. Other thing here, as you see here, we have 3 nines. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Actually, 4. The Hermit is also the major arcana 9. The only one missing is 9 of Wands. Be cautious. Don't resist it. That's why is small things again. Learn and allow. That's basically what I'm hearing. Learn and allow. Whatever is there. And then enjoy it. Because I feel here there is a very big turn of a situation. And you basically gotta embrace it. But always, always stay true to yourself, no matter what. For some of you, you might feel like, why makes a person beautiful? It's not a haircut, it's not a piece of clothes, it's not the things they do for others is how they are towards them and towards others. Authentic, true to themselves, original. Be original. And appreciate whoever comes along your path. It's okay. Because many times, whatever comes around you and around your path, you can catch good things and learn from those things. It's like a selection, natural selection. This I like, I get it with me in my bag, in my pocket. This I don't like, let them keep it, and so on. So loves today, very, very strong, is about no rush, embrace, don't resist. Be who you are, be you. Because trying to be something, somebody, requires so much effort. At one point, that's not gonna work. And also, whoever left behind is because you are not identify your energy with that energy. Because likes attract likes. And when you have a certain energy and somebody else, there's a friction. There's not matching. Okay? So be you. Always. So loves, I will wait you by 12 today. Again, if you can make it, great. Otherwise, you'll see it later. Have an awesome, beautiful day ahead. I hope you enjoy these energies and see it for yourself. Other than that, many blessings. Namaste.